Hey guys, it's Nia and welcome to a Sims 4 speed build. In this speed build we built a ranch style home. It's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Currently this house is available on the gallery for download if you want to download it. And yeah, right now we're just building the layout. I went on Google Images and I typed in ranch house and I found one that I thought was cute, smaller ranch house, and then I tried to imitate it the best of my abilities. So we kind of get the porch. It's not wraparound, but there's one on the front and the back. And get some stairs. I don't know. It's kind of like an older-ish home, maybe built in like the early 2000s. Because I live in the South, and looking at ranch houses, that's kind of what I see, especially when you go inside of them if they're not like redone. So I'm centering the door with the stairs. I end up increasing the stairs. Yeah, so it is kind of open floor plan-ish. See, I was trying to like close it off at first, and I was like, no, I'll leave it open. And here I'm trying to. This back porch took me so long to like fix and get like how I needed it. Like, it made the room inside a room but not a room because the roof wasn't like, like there wasn't a roof over it. And then I ended up, I don't know, I had to like put a floor tile above it and to fix that. But eventually it all works. It all works out. So yeah, see, I'm trying to fiddle with them. Like, maybe if I try a different method. So I got in these like diagonal fence, and then I was like, no. Yeah, there we go. See, there's me placing the little roof tiles. Yep, there we go. And so there's the ceiling there, and then I start with the fence. And I wanted it to kind of go around the whole backside of the house. So yeah, fixing everything to my liking. And eventually we get it all sorted out. So the roof is the fence is almost done now. And trying to make it smaller so you get like stairs or something to go around. And now we start with the layout of the house. After I built like the exterior walls and stuff, I really didn't know what I was gonna do, because I knew I wanted at least like 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Like, I wanted a master suite, like ensuite with a bathroom. So I thought of doing like an island around the kitchen. Then I was like, that's too much and it looks really weird. So then I decided to bring in the wall a bit later on. And yeah, so this is the kitchen. Picking out some windows. I kind of was like all over the place. I didn't really like pick like what to do first. I do my landscaping last, and like I pick out the walls and the floors last. So like, I'll build all the rooms and I'll decorate all the rooms, and then I'll pick the walls and the floors last. I don't know why. I think it was do that first. It would make more sense, but to me it just flows that way and it all works out nicely that way. But putting some windows around the house, and kind of gave me some layout issues because I didn't want the fridge in front of a window, but eventually I get that all sorted out. Yep, you get the kitchen is almost done, and now we're adding in an office and then finishing up. See, yeah, I'm all over the place. Got a kitchen and office, and then oh my gosh, that's one thing I need to work on, is like my order of how I build things. And also when I do like the let's plays in houses, I like rotate the camera all the time. It's just because I'm used to it, and oh my gosh, sometimes it bothers me, and I try not to rotate the house a lot when I was building it. So yeah, I just shortened or broadened the wall a bit so there's more space for living, entertaining. Yeah. Over here I added in the 2 bedrooms, and then I was like, I need a bathroom. Not an ensuite, but an extra bathroom. So there's the other bathroom. Kind of inconvenient, but inconvenient. I'm extending one of the rooms so I can add an ensuite. Yeah. It's very small, but at least you get one. Think positive, So now I go into putting the bathroom together, and I move the door, so I can have it be a full bathroom. So we get our shower, our toilet, and our sink. Kind of going with older fixtures and stuff, so it makes this house seem more like lived in and stuff. So getting some lights in. I didn't want to put that light in. It's really bright, and it would, I don't know, make the room too lit up. So I did like a wall light, that one. And then I was like, oh, we can do what's it called, like a medicine cabinet for the mirror. So I'm just trying to like pick which one fits and looks nice with the bathroom, and then I picked that one, just generic, bland, old thing. Add a towel rack and a toilet tissue because I think those are necessary. In reality, they are necessary. And then I was thinking to put a light on the shower, but it didn't work out. I didn't find one that I liked because it was kind of dark over there. But now we go to the master bathroom, which again isn't the best. It isn't the biggest either. I end up making that wall a half wall, like diagonal like that, so it can fit what I need. Because I've done a house that was like really, really small before, and that bathroom works. It's fully functional. Everything in there is functional. And I had to like zoom in so I can get the mirror and the lights according to like sight. And now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of off-centered to the sink, but it's not that bad. If you have OCD, you can change it when you download the house. That's not how I leave. I put in French doors leading out into the back deck. I didn't fence in the yard. If you want to, you can. I didn't have that much space to fence in the yard. I didn't want to I wanted there to be like a kind of grand front entry, so the back side got lacked in space, but we're okay. You can always put on a bigger lot and fence it in if you want, but to me it wasn't unnecessary. And now we're going into the living area, family area, however you choose to say it. Picking out some older-ish furniture, trying to decide between 2 different ones, and I end up with those because I don't know, I like pillows on my couches. That's a new thing with me. So I need to look for some more custom content, like some custom content furniture, because I end up using like the same 3 couches in my houses now, and the same thing with like walls and floors. I need to like look for some more stuff. My voice, I'm like losing my voice, which isn't good. But yeah, see, now I'm doing the floors, and I don't think I chose those floors. I chose, those. But I rotated them, so I had to do them. So they all face one direction that I wanted them to go. I wanted them to go horizontal, and so yeah. Adding a rug, because I think rugs are necessary. I really like adding rugs. I want like an older one, and I end up with that. And this area is kind of bland, like there's not much color up until I add the walls and stuff, so it kind of looks incomplete, or so adding a rug under the table. I wanted to add flowers. I don't think I did. Finishing the desk area, ended up changing the color of the desk. Ignore that water puddle. There was a house here and I demolished it because it was ugly, and I kicked out the family so I could build this house. So that water puddle was already there, and I didn't realize until I got into it, but it's okay. I cleaned it up before the pictures. It's alright. Now is the kids' bedroom. I put 2 double beds in there. And the dresser, and I make it look all lived in and decorated. It's a boys' room. Kinda wanted it to be gender neutral going into it, and then at the end it was like boys' room. So, but it's not that bad because most of my rooms are girls, so I'm kind of shifting my gears. And when I do creative sims, most of them are like all of them that I have done so far are girls. Mainly because I can't create a guy sim to save my life. So I'm kind of working on that, trying to balance out what I do. Looking for stuff to decorate the room with. I think I ended up putting baseball bats and stuff. I put book bags over by the desk because do your homework at the desk. And then I think I start decorating the wall. Yep, this kind of curved diagonal wall. I start decorating it with lots of posters and everything to kind of represent whatever the boys are into. I just used all the posters and stuff that were in the game that were kind of boyish related. And then I used something from, I think, Get Together. Yep, I used those to kind of top it off. And then I add a fishbowl, and then I add a shelving after I had the lamp. I had shelving right above it, right by the door. So there's more little decor in the room. This room, it is the most decorated room in the house. Mainly because I wanted it to feel lived in. That is all. But yeah, adding some shelves. Didn't really know what I was doing there. But then I go back to look for some stuff to add. So I add a trophy and I think some like cologne and stuff. Like men's body care products. So yeah, that's what I add there. And still looking for some stuff. How do you guys feel? My school year is almost over. In like a month, I'll be done with school, which I'm so ready for. I think everybody is ready for school to end. It's just so much, and we have so much testing to do. Gotta like de-stress and get ready for all that. Adding some wallpaper. Yeah, when I'm done decorating the room, that's when I add the wallpapers and stuff. In this master bedroom, I want it to be like light and airy, but also like warm and comforting. Cause when you do like a lot of light stuff, it kind of seems very cookie cutter and like not very cozy. But this one, I kind of wanted it to be, so I used some kind of darker-ish whites, almost like a tan for the furniture. And then like lighter-ish, those like cream curtains and stuff. And then I start decorating with plants and picture frames and all that, cause I like decorating. I think, yeah, I add some plants, and then a little clock, and just keep decorating. Put lots of time into decorating my rooms. So we're adding some like products that could use day to day, and a lamp. I can't speak today. I'm like losing my voice and I can't pronounce anything right anymore. I think a plant. Yeah, a plant goes in the corner. Yep, I think I use like a darker leafed one, but I don't remember the base. I wanted to angle it right. If you change the camera settings to Sims 3 camera, you can like fine tune the angle at which you put things in, and I know that you can't do that in the Sims 4, but I keep trying and like, oh my gosh. Anyways, so if I want to like put something at a specific angle, I have to change the camera and then change it back. It's so annoying. But now we're adding some like decorative wall stuff, and I think I end up putting those back over the dresser. And then adding, I think, a plant or something above there. Something goes up there. Or maybe not. And anyways, add the wallpaper. And I used that first one, I think. I want to look kind of like an older, because it is kind of an older home. So yeah, and then I go back and I was like, yep, alright, we're picking wallpapers for the not the downstairs, just this one floor, for the outside family public area, I guess you can call it. And then I was trying to match the top part of the wallpaper to that little half wall, so it would be even, and I think, yep, I get it. And yeah, and I start decorating that part. There's that, yeah, where I tried to put the piano. I wanted to put something there to kind of fill up this space, because I don't like empty space in my houses. So, and I end up putting like a bar, not like a bar, like a yeah, like, I don't know, would you call that a bar? Except I put it that way. And then I put bar stools and a plant and some little decorations. Decorate the kitchen. I tried to match the chairs at the bar to the chairs at the dining table. And yeah, I start decorating this kitchen. It's not too decorated, but it does have some decorations in it. And when I see something I like, it's good for a different room, I just place it there. Anyway, so trying to figure out something to put to be right of the little bar, and then I end up putting a plant there. Added a rug under the sink. I like putting rugs places. And then I tried it, I didn't want to use those little circle lights all the time, so I added a chandelier there. And I was like, there's not very good house lights at all, so I just leave those little circular disc shaped lights. And then I added a painting, kind of like a chalkboard ish above the little bar. And then I start decorating the mantle on top of the fireplace and looking for stuff to place to the left of it, and putting a plant there, and it's not symmetrical, so I think I put like a picture, yeah. Anyways, after we do that, I'm adding pictures to the left and right of the TV, and I think I used the same picture, for kind of symmetrical reasons. I don't know, it looked appealing to my eye. And then I add a lamp to the left of the fireplace, and then a painting right there, right by the door. And then I tried to add some plants to this living area, and there's one right by the bar, as I promised. And I didn't really find one to put in the middle of the table, and I was looking for something else to put there because it kind of looks empty, but then I ended up just leaving it there. And then I go for flooring for the bathroom, and I use different flooring in both bathrooms, different floors and wallpapers. But I think that tile, and then like a kind of tiley-ish wall, and then in this one I used some get together stuff in the bathroom, and I use like this metallic, I don't want to say metallic, but miscellaneous floor tile, like a dark-ish wood, to complement the light colored walls. And then I was trying to change the lighting in the bathroom because it wasn't that bright, and I was like, that's what you get. And then I add curtains. I like adding curtains for privacy. I like to think of my Sims as actual people, so things I need in a house, I give to them in a house. And then the roof took me so long. I tried to copy it like exactly from the picture, and I got close, but not enough to my liking, and I just ended up giving it because it took so long. It was ridiculous. had like a slant in the front. Well, you'll see it on the pictures, but like trying to get the slant and then the other part of the roof to line up, and then without the other part of the roof like sticking out. Oh my, that took so long. And then I had to add a little floor thing to extend the roof so I can add other stuff there. I think I do that soon, maybe not. I think I do add that. But yeah, if you just Google it, the ranch style houses, you'll find the house that I tried to mimic here. Or I could insert it. Probably won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll surprise myself in editing. So yeah, trying to figure out the roof, which one I want, and I think I ended up using the one I used for that little part of the house that's sticking out, and then the part right above the door. I forget what it's called, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I used. And then I use a trim to kind of level out the roof with the poles, so they can, realistically, you don't have your roof supported by like half a pole, or your roof supported by half a pole. And I ended up deleting that roof and then using that one. And I just gave up on that part. I was like, yeah, let me just do the little part above. Is that a bay? It's not a bay window because it's like a wall, but that bay area, I used that there. And then try to add corners, and it's like, it's not gonna work. So I don't believe I end up using those at all because they look weird. Yeah. Again, trying to add some stuff, make it look more, and then it's like, no. So just stick it out. Yeah, have it stick out a bit, like how it did on the other side. And then right now I'm going back to this roof and I'm gonna do it, and however way it fits, and that's how I'm leaving it. And that's how I leave the back here. Yep, that's how the roof stays, I believe. And see that the part over by the window, that part was just getting on my nerves because it was sticking out and the other roof wasn't. Then I just gave up. So I start to decorate the back porch now. And see, now I'm flopping all over the place. I'm like, oh, this is necessary in the front. Let me just place it there. And so yeah, look for seating, and I love that little bench thing from Get Together. Something about pillows. Me and pillows, just, oh my gosh. Add some gardening stuff. I think that section of the porch is like your garden section, so they put like some plants and stuff, like the flower pots I placed there later on though. And then I again find something I like and place it somewhere. Yeah, so now I'm placing the little flower pots around there, and then I get the stairs to place. So you have two entrances to the house, one through the front, one through the back, and it's all direct access. And then I looked for a railing and I couldn't find one, so I just left it. So now I'm adding outdoor lighting so you can see when it's dark out, and yep, they work, light it very well. And after I start to kind of place the stones, yeah, so like the flooring for the back porch and the front porch are identical. And I think I start landscaping, maybe not. No, I add the paneling for the outside exterior walls, and I do it on the roof so it's all complete, and then I start landscaping. Yes, I added trees, which I rarely do on house builds because they kind of get in the way, but in live mode you'll be fine. They don't bother your gameplay at all. I add these yellow plants all around the front, kind of give it like a walkway. So I do that on both sides. So I move the mailbox and I move the trash bin out there. I'm just realizing there's no trash bin inside the house, so persons have to throw something away or scrape off their plate or something. They gotta walk outside and do it. And I add this like stone pavement, so from the sidewalk to the house, you're covered. You can go out there barefoot if you have to. And I like adding dirt around plants. I saw the Sim Supply do that, and I was like, oh, that's really smart, really practical. And I had these short plants around the back of the trees over there, just to make it look more lively and flourished and stuff, if that is the right term I'm using. Sometimes what I do is I take the dirt around the whole foundation of the house. So, you know, because in reality, but over time, the grass does grow back. So, this is an older home. I add outdoor seating with some lights so you can go out there in the dark if you so choose, if your Sims so choose. And then I'm just doing some last minute touch-ups, seeing what all needs to be fixed. And we're coming to a close soon. I think the screenshot should be coming. Yep, and there we go. So we got the front of the house, some more angles of the front, and the side of the house. We got our little outdoor dining area, and we have our little grill station where Sims can mingle and stuff. And we have our little garden area as well. And there's the back of the house. And there's the front porch. And here, when you walk in, this is what you see. You get your little living area. You get your office area. And then we have the family seating area. We can watch TV and stuff. And the dining table. And the little bar area. And then we have the kitchen. And I really don't like how the cabinets intersect with the windows, but thinking realistically you need counter space. So, and there's the door to the bathroom, and there's the bathroom. It's not very special. You gotta do what you gotta do. Here's the one of the 2 bedrooms, the boys' room, and it's very decorated, very lived in. And then next we go to the master bath. And then we have the master bedroom. Very cozy. Simple. I like it. And there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.